Torek Musa wrote about The Witcher 3. He thinks it should have had people of colour. He did note though that in the first game there was a character with an Arabic name, just like his, but I have some suspicion he didn't actually play the game, or he would have realised that this is a bit of a faux pas. That character's a bad guy, and he steals the Witcher's culture for his own personal benefit. I think there are more parallels there than he wanted. But that brings something else to mind. He says historical accuracy goes out of the window when you include wraiths and magic, but a really good thought just came into my mind. We could add more people of colour and add more historical reference in one fell swoop. How about we have Arabs enslaving all the people in The Witcher to make it a bit more historically accurate and reflect the history of the culture your name comes from? Or would that be too much representation? Maybe then people would think that Slavs are more than just people with light skin. Maybe then people would think Slavic countries have their own history. You can't have that happening. Maybe people would think it's really cool that little tidbits of Slavic mythology have made their way into this modern medium of video games. But that doesn't count because their skin is too light. I mean, to be honest, I don't care about this representation bullshit. But if you do, surely this is something that counts. You can't just say, oh, there are loads of white people, so people of Slavic descent are represented. They don't need their mythology to be in anything. They shouldn't just make stuff about the mythology that matters to them. They should make stuff with me in it. A guy with an Arab name, you know, like the people who enslaved their ancestors. I mean, I don't give a shit. Make whatever the hell you want. I'll check it out, or I won't check it out if it interests me or not. It's just that my blood boils when I see an asshole like this telling people they have to do what he wants, rather than him making anything. You make stuff, you gotta make what he wants, I guess, in order to be, culturally sensitive. This game was made by a studio from a Slavic country and it deals with Slavic mythology, and you think you know better than them how that should be approached. Diversity in gaming isn't something that happens in one game. In fact, if it did happen in every game, gaming would not be diverse because they would all be the same. Tell you what, I'll put myself in your shoes. If I wanted gaming to be quote-unquote more diverse and I knew what needed to be done for that to happen and I didn't do it, it would be my fault that gaming wasn't more diverse, not the fault of the people who didn't do it for me. But, as usual, that's just another one of my harmful opinions.